Good morning everyone. In today's class we are going to discuss about grade 5 maths chapter 1 shapes. In this chapter we are going to learn about angles and naming the angles, using a protractor, properties of a protractor, types of angles, top, front and side views of objects, nets of cubes, cuboids, cones and cylinders. First, we are going into the topic 1.1, identify and classifying angles. Before entering into the topic, we should know some key points. So, first we should know what is a point. A point is an exact location in the space, and a point can be denoted with only capital letters in English alphabet. We should not use any small alphabets or numbers. Only we should use capital letters in English alphabet. Here for example, Y and M are 2 points, and a point has no dimensions, no length, breadth or thickness. Next, coming to line. If many points placed close to each other in a straight path, they can form a line. Here we can see in the figure line AB. So it can be read as line AB or line BA, and a line has only length. It has no breadth or thickness, and it is called as an one dimensional figure. And a line has no endpoints. It can be extended in both the directions. Next, coming to line segment. A line segment is a part of a line. It has a definite length. It means it has an exact length, and it has two endpoints. That means it cannot be extended in any direction. Here we can consider the above figure AB. So it can be read as segment AB or segment BA. Next, coming to ray. A ray is also a part of a straight line. Here we can see ray AB, and a ray has only starting point, and it is called as an initial point. It has no end point, and a ray can be extended only in one direction. So we have to read a ray as ray AB. It should not be read as ray BA. Next, entering into the topic angle. First of all, we should know what is an angle. The figure formed by two rays sharing a common initial point is called an angle. Or in other words, we can describe angle as if two line segments cut each other, the angle is formed. Here we can see angle POQ or angle QOP, and OP and OQ are called as arms of an angle, and O is the common point and it is called as vertex. So what is a vertex? The common initial point of two rays is called its vertex. Next, coming to unit. So the unit used to represent the measure of an angle is called degree, and it is denoted using the symbol shown below, and the symbol of an angle is also shown below. Next, coming to naming an angle. Here we can see angle POQ or angle QOP. As we already said, OP and OQ are the arms of an angle, and O is the common point and it is called vertex. So the angle is called angle POQ or angle QOP. Next, protractor. So we will use protractor to measure angles, and the protractor has markings from 0 to 180 from left and right side, and the distance between 0 and 180 is divided into small divisions. Each division is called a degree. The horizontal line on the protractor joining 0 degrees to 180 degrees is called the baseline, and the midpoint on the baseline is called the center of the protractor, and the outer scale has markings from 0 degrees to 180 degrees in clockwise direction, and the inner scale has also markings from 0 degrees to 180 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. We will use protractor to measure angles. And next, coming to types of angles. The measure of an angle lies between 0 degrees to 360 degrees, and there are different types of angles. First, coming to zero angle. If the initial ray does not move to any distance, then no angle is formed, and the measure of that angle is 0 degrees and it is called as zero angle. Next, coming to acute angle. If the measure of an angle lies between 0 degrees to 90 degrees, then it is called as an acute angle. That means if the initial ray moves to some distance, then final ray is formed, and that final ray lies between 0 degrees to 90 degrees. Here we can see the figure of acute angle. Next, coming to obtuse angle. If the initial ray moves to some distance, then final ray is formed. Then the angle lies between 90 degrees to 180 degrees, then it is called as an obtuse angle. So the measure of an obtuse angle lies between 90 degrees to 180 degrees. Here we can see the angle of obtuse angle. It is angle AOB or angle BOA. Next, coming to right angle. If the initial ray moves to some distance and the angle formed between initial ray and final ray is exactly 90 degrees, then the angle is called right angle. That means the final ray exactly lies on 90 degrees. So the measure of right angle is 90 degrees. Next, coming to straight angle. If the initial ray moves to some distance, then final ray lies exactly on 180 degrees, then it is called as straight angle, and the measure of straight angle is 180 degrees. Next, coming to reflex angle. The measure of reflex angle is greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. That means when we measure a reflex angle, that should be greater than 180 degrees and it should be less than 360 degrees. Here we can see the reflex angle. Next, coming to complete angle. The measure of complete angle is 360 degrees, and if initial ray moves to some distance and again it came back to its original position, then it is called as complete angle, and here we can see the figure of complete angle. Thank you.